This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray. We are back at the Piedmont High School Gymnasium here. This is Class 5A area tournament, and this afternoon it is the girls, and it's the consolation bracket. So the teams that win today go to the state tournament. The teams that lose, their season ends here in Piedmont today. It's the Del City girls taking on the Altus girls today.
Sorry, Shawnee.
The Shawnee girls, I'm sorry. Altus is the next game. I apologize.
That is correct.
It's the Del City girls taking on the Shawnee girls today. And I've got the rosters all written down, ready to go, yet I still say it wrong. So
it's worth mentioning the Altus girls, Shawnee girls wear the same colors.
They do,
yeah.
yes. As does Guthrie, right?
Yes.
So a lot of teams here wearing
same color. Guthrie's more of a royal blue. Shawnee's navy, but we get the idea.
So the Del City girls find themselves here in this position of the tournament with a record of 15-12. They placed third in their district. The Shawnee girls have a record of 17-9. They also placed third in their district. So they are here in front of some first and second place district finishers. So they've, maybe you could say, overachieved based on district placement.
Yeah, so for Shawnee girls, we don't know a whole lot about them. One thing we know, they defend well. They held Carl Albert to 33 points the first time those teams played. The Carl Albert girls, finished second. They finished second ahead of Shawnee. Shawnee had the tiebreaker, but Carl Albert swept the Elgin girls. The Elgin girls were able to beat Shawnee in one of their matchups. The Elgin was more healthy at that point than when they played Del City last Saturday. So they can defend. Can Shawnee. They don't have the tall player inside height-wise to match up with Shelby Thornton, but they got good guards, of course. And, of course, what a lot of these games come down to is who's got the hot shooters. So, anyway, let's take a quick break. You're watching Mid-Del playoff basketball on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Yeah.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light. You think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is
I thought that was going to be real important.
Grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
They're going to play the national anthem, so I guess we just keep playing commercials. I was ready to talk.
I want to start a comic gang shop.
Okay, we got the starters ready to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah, so I would just read.
2, 3. Congratulations, Rose State College.
Shawnee's on the road team, so Shawnee's first, read them off, and then breathe, and then Del City's. Okay, Bernie.
Red Plains Plumbing has been offering
Go ahead and be at your
reliable
station.
commercial and residential services.
Man, let me know how many
to
times
the
someone
metro
walks in
area
the
for
shot of
over a
the
decade.
clock camera
From
there.
new construction and remodeling to residential
Not above
repair,
putting our
they can
case
handle
right in front of the
jobs of all
stairway.
sizes.
People
When you need a
complain.
trusted
Well,
name in
I'm
plumbing,
tempted to.
it's
It
Red
happens a lot.
Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
No, they're going to do national anthem.
If you've lived in Oklahoma
Did I
long
give you
enough, you'll
both
know that
copies
we
of that
get
El
extreme
Reno
weather.
roster?
I think I only got
With
one.
that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a
Luckily,
better
we don't need
company
that.
to
I put
deal
in my
with
clipboard
on
in my
insurance
bag.
claims than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987,
But
Cantrell
pretty sure
Roofing
you gave
and
me one.
Construction has proven
Well, I
to
thought I
be
only
the
gave you
best
one,
in the
too.
business.
I thought I stuck one
And always
inside
remember,
here, but I can't.
got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, back at Piedmont High School Class 5A area tournament. This is the consolation bracket. It's the final game of the area tournament for the Del City girls and the Shawnee girls. As we were saying earlier, Del City with a record of 15-12, Shawnee record 17-9. Del City coached by Mariah White. The Shawnee girls coached by Wendy Wells. The starting lineups for the Shawnee girls being introduced. Number 3, Terilyn Thierry. She is a 5'7" sophomore. Number 5, Trinity Shirley, a 5'9" senior. Number 20, Tylen Thurman. She's a 5'6" senior. And number 23, Allison McAllister is a 5'7" junior. And number 24, Daly Rice, a 5'9" sophomore. 2 sophomores, 1 junior, 2 seniors starting for Shawnee. For the Del City Lady Eagles, starting lineup is number 3, Sasha Hunt. Sasha's a 5'3" sophomore guard. Number 15, Mackenzie Smithers, a 5'7" sophomore. Number 22, Ariana Bryson, a 5'6" freshman. Number 23, Courtney McCarroll, a 5'5" sophomore. And number 24, Shelby Thornton, a 6'2" junior. 1 freshman, 3 sophomores, and a junior starting for the Del City Lady Eagles. Our starting lineups brought to you by Dynamic Health Clinic. Dr. Kaufman at the Dynamic Health Clinic specializes in athletic injuries and is able to get athletes back in action very quickly using a system called Advanced Muscle Integration. Play better and recover faster at Dynamic Health Clinic. And our first quarter is going to be sponsored by
Let's do the moving company.
Sherpa Moving. Sherpa Moving is a local full-service moving company. They offer packing, unpacking, special handling services. Their team is experienced and knowledgeable and will help you get through what is usually a difficult time. Sherpa Moving for all your moving needs. You can call them at 405-724-8750. My personal testimony, I used them last week. best moving experience this military veteran who has moved a lot has ever experienced. Did a great job taking care of me. Sherpa moving. We are underway in the Sherpa moving first period. Shawnee gets the opening tip, goes right down, has a great opportunity to put the ball in the bucket in the first couple of seconds, misses the shot. Thornton gets the rebound, and now Del City has the ball on their own baseline.
Almost a basket given up by Del City because I don't think Thornton knew where she wanted to go with that ball when she tried to tip it, and then commits a backcourt penalty. So a bit reckless for Del City with their first possession because Courtney McCarroll almost turned it over. But, you're going to have a couple mistakes early in the game. Of course, this is a girls' game. Both teams had yesterday off.
So the inbound pass comes from Thornton and goes in the backcourt. Did somebody touch it?
I think it went out of bounds.
It did go out of – it went all the way out of Okay,
yeah.
Okay. You were
talking
about a backcourt penalty.
It would have been a backcourt.
What happened,
yeah.
So
if someone touched it. Del City in a man defense, and a good man defense.
So Del City playing that defense, gets the ball back, brings it down the court. Right under the basket is Bryson, and she scores the first bucket of the ball game.
I don't know if Shawnee knew what they wanted to do on defense, and so Ariana Bryson just slipped wide open. It's the tough part about the beginning of the game. You want to be in position both offensively and defensively. You want to know what your coach's instructions are. McCarroll with a steal.
Has the ball tipped away, chases it down. She's going to the hole, and the foul is called. McCarroll ends up on the floor.
Good sign for Del City because that is what she does. And even on that one, she wasn't trying to initiate any contact. It's just that she got the step, and Shawnee closed in on her just in time to foul her. But however it happens, she gets to the free throw line.
And the foul called on number 3, Terrellyn Thierry. That's the first foul of the basketball game. Courtney McCarroll shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. Folks, Toonie Buys Houses in any condition. If you or someone you know needs to sell a home for any reason, call Toonie Buys Houses today for a cash offer, 405-931-3046. McCarroll misses both free throws, but Sasha Hunt,
unbelievable.
The big, tall, massive, not so tall Sasha Hunt.
It's amazing as often as she does that at about 5'2". She is not afraid to get inside, get rebounds, and she can do it. It's remarkable.
Now pass inside. Thornton holding position very well. Now
nice
from
pass.
Just inside the free throw line, shots missed, and Thornton gets the rebound. Thornton playing pretty big right now.
Yeah, she got a really good defensive rebound to start the game.
Smithers from the corner, shot no good. McCarroll reaching up over the back of a defender without getting
nice
into
pass.
her. And Thornton again playing the low post, makes a nice move and scores.
Del City, after a unforced error, their first possession has been unbelievably sharp. Defense and offense as they force a 30-second timeout called by Shawnee. Something I wanted to say earlier before I got interrupted, which happens, of course. This is an interesting moment for Del City girls basketball. The last time they made state was in 2020, and, of course, they couldn't play it because of COVID. And the big win for them as far as improving from last couple years was when they beat Guthrie in a much better game against Guthrie a couple nights ago than when they played them earlier in the playoffs and won in triple overtime. And so they've already gotten better than last year and the year before. And what do I mean by that is actually making it to this round Saturday and playing for a berth in state. And so I don't think they feel a whole lot of pressure. They just want to go out and play. And they're playing some really good basketball. I mean, even in their loss to Carl Albert, Tracy, they were playing good.
Absolutely. And as you have mentioned so many times this season, very young team as well. And so such a bright future ahead of them.
So it's going to be the first foul on Del City. It's going to be on Smithers, and that's going to be interesting to see if the refs start to tighten up the way they call that. Because, again, Del City wants to be the more aggressive team on defense. They want to get steals. They already got a couple.
Well, one foul on each team. Smithers picked up her first. Thought she was taking a three there, but the ball ends up in the hands of the post player. Kicks it back out. That was Daly Rice. Rice now doing a lot of dribbling against the defense of McCarroll.
Nice move.
Some decent size in there for Shawnee. And putting the shot up, number 14, Chriselle Milam in the ball game.
She's only a freshman, too. Really aggressive move there and got the rebound, the putback.
That's the first bucket of the game for Shawnee. 6-2 is the score. Almost 3 minutes into the game now. McCarroll and Smithers playing catch. Now Bryson looks to attack. And the travel called on McCarroll.
McCarroll loves that ball fake. It's just important that if she wants to ball fake and drive, she doesn't really want to shoot that many threes. She'll shoot some. But it's important she puts that ball on the floor before she moves her feet, her pivot foot, I should say.
Bringing the ball up the court for Shawnee is Terrellyn Thierry. Now Milam driving the baseline, kicks it into the corner, 3 from the corner, in and out. Rebound by Smithers. Hunt pushes the ball down to McCarroll. McCarroll has to chase it down as it goes through her hands. Finds Thornton, but ball knocked out of bounds by Thierry.
And Raina Lewis already making her presence in, but coming in from McCarroll, so you still have a good second scoring guard with her in.
Raina Lewis, one of our cameramen here today, Bernie Wren.
Yep.
And Raina, his cousin, so he's always cheering for the Del City Lady Eagles in a big way. Smithers and Bryson playing catch. Now they swing it back to the left side. Smithers driving into the paint. Kicks it out. Hunt for 3. Boom! It's the Bobby Lewis Insurance 3 for Sasha Hunt. She has 5 points.
And she's been on a tear this whole playoff. She had player of the game in the game we didn't call against Guthrie Thursday night. Player of the game against Elgin. Probably would have been player of the game had they beaten Carl Albert.
Bryson gets a rebound off of a Shawnee miss. Has the ball taken away, and putting it back in the hole is Serenity Castile, who's now in the ball game.
See that again in our Super Subs instant replay. Bryson's got to be aware of the court when she's throwing the ball forward.
Now Lewis in the corner. Del City taking their time. Hunt directing traffic. 9-4 the score. 3.5 minutes to play in this first period, brought to you by Sherpa Moving. Lewis in the corner, driving around the defender, goes in, ball swatted away. Milam pushing it very quickly. She has a 2-on-2. She's going to attack and draws the foul.
Very good hesitation move on Milam's part.
Sasha Hunt called for her first personal.
It's amazing she's not a starter, but she will play starters minutes is the indication we're getting.
2 fouls now on Del City. Milam at the line, shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws.
And right now, she's the one Shawnee player that looks ready to play.
The first free throw finds the bottom of the net. Yeah, she has some good size to her, nice height. Got a nice stroke from the free throw line as she drops both of the free throws in. Full court pressure coming from Shawnee. Lewis does a good job of dribbling out of the trap. And press broke with no problem by the Lady Eagles. Lewis for 3, top of the key, front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Rice. Now Shawnee resets their offense. Hunt providing some good defense. Ball tipped away by Lewis. Tries to save it before it goes out of bounds. Throws it back into Shawnee. Milam pulls up against Thornton. Kicks the ball out to a teammate. We're going to have a jump ball between McCarroll and Milam.
And Milam's causing stuff. Even though they didn't score, she forces a jump ball. It's still Del City's ball. And if I'm Coach White, I'm talking about how to be make sure you're aware of Milam and what she's doing.
Another 30
Milam,
seconds.
sorry.
Yeah, Milam. 30-second timeout here. 9-6 the score as Del City leads Shawnee. Del City got out to a 6-0 lead.
9-2 lead.
A 9-2 lead.
Yeah. Well, I think for Del City on offense, their last 2 or 3 possessions have come up short. So Shawnee is staying, or so far, they've stayed in the man defense. I would try to get the ball into Thornton.
Thornton playing big early. There's a little bit more size on the court now for Shawnee than there was in that first minute or two when Thornton looked so strong. Milam adds some size. Serenity Castile is checked into the game. She adds some size as well, it looks like. Of course, that can be deceiving looking at it from up here as well.
I agree, and I think Shawnee's now going zone. So if they're going to go zone, Del City still wants to look into Thornton, but they also want someone in the high post. No, it's actually man. They would look like they're set up zone for a moment there.
There's a three off the back of the iron by McCarroll. Milam gets the rebound, falls to the court, called for the travel.
And when you get a rebound like that, you probably want to start dribbling, because once you just fall down and you move your feet in a little bit, she would be called a travel. Really
close to the baseline with potential of going out of bounds as well. Thornton takes the ball at the low post, trying to back down the defender, Milam. Del City showing some patience on this possession. McCarroll drives around her defender, goes to the hole, shot up. Thornton with the offensive board. Great job pushing through, a hand on the ball to get the bucket. 11-6 the score now. And I couldn't see, but I think Thornton got a block there.
One of the things about Del City on defense, does Thornton have to guard a man or does she have to guard an area? It depends on how active the player she's kind of guarding is. Does she have to kind of guard her or give her a lot of attention? Good deflection there by Bryson.
Good defense on the inbound play by Del City. Bryson's able to deflect that pass as it was a long pass into the back of the front court there.
The hard part for Thornton, she's guarding Milam, so she has to be a little bit more concerned about her. She can't just guard an area like she could against Guthrie.
Theory with the ball, backing down Bryson. Hands it off to McAllister. Rice driving the baseline, gets under the basket, has the ball tipped out by Thornton.
So Thornton decided to reach down there. Got some audio issues there. I think our headsets got switched up there. All right, now we're ready to go. Lewis with a pass, and Bryson had to save it to a Shawnee player.
Sorry about that. I cut your mic off. I thought I was on number one, but
I did too. That was my mistake.
I've got to get a little further away from the table to be able to see the court better down here. So
we mentioned Shawnee's a good defensive team. They are making Del City throw some tough passes right now.
Well, the first 2 minutes of the game, it looked like Del City was might be able to run away with this early, but Shawnee has made some adjustments, settled in, made some substitutions, and defensively and offensively, both. It's a different game now. 25 seconds left in the Sherpa moving first period. Del City waiting for the last shot. And it's Sasha Hunt just dribbling out near half court. We're down to the 10-second mark now. Now we see some activity, players cutting. 5 seconds. Bryson back to Hunt. Hunt for three. That ball got tipped.
Yeah, Del City waited too long to try to create something.
11-6 the score. Del City Eagles have the 5-point lead after one period of play. We're going to the second. Thanks for watching Mid-Del Sports here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, back at Piedmont High School, Class 5A girls consolation. This is the elimination game before the state tournament. Winner goes to state next week. The loser season ends. The Del City Lady Eagles lead the Shawnee Lady Wolves 11-6 after one period of play. Now we're going to the second period, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings located at 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City. Go to Buffalo Wild Wings to support your favorite Mid-Del Winter sports team. Download the team card on your phone, show your waiter, and your team will get 10% of the proceeds. Buffalo Wild Wings, Del City.
Good news for Del City, only one foul. That's on Sasha Hunt. She's good at avoiding foul trouble.
Only two fouls called, called in that entire first period. There's a three by, was that?
It's a two.
Oh, that was a long two, okay.
But it was Milam, the player of the hour for Shawnee.
She has 6 points coming off the bench. 11-8 the score now, 3-point lead for Del City. Hunt looking inside. McCarroll cuts. Milam now guarding McCarroll. Bryson goes in, draws the foul.
Nice ball fake by Bryson.
And that foul going on number 5, Trinity Shirley.
So again, with no fouls on Thornton, she can try to be aggressive here and try to rebound and miss if Bryson misses that second free throw.
Ariana Bryson with the Toonie Vice Houses free throws. Nice form, nice shot, puts it in.
Looks like they're going to take out the shooter if she makes a second. So now that Bryson knows that, will she still make this free throw? She's a team player, so she's going to try.
Bryson's second shot's up. She drops both free throws.
Smithers will get her. Smithers, probably the better offensive player, actually, than Bryson. Bryson, better defensive player, but both young and with a lot of talent that are going to help Del City for the next couple of years after this.
13-8 the score now. 7 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the Buffalo Wild Wings second period. Shawnee setting up their offense. McCarroll on D, guarding Castile. Now Rice working against Lewis. Going right to the hole with Shirley, and Thornton gets the block. Yeah.
Almost a save, too. Just stepped on the baseline.
Rice will inbound the ball on the baseline for Shawnee. Gets it into Milam.
She's been guarded by Smithers. She wants to post up. And draws a foul. That's not in the act of shooting. That's where Del City probably wants to send a second defender in the paint. And so that way Thornton can come double, but they have someone to help on Thornton's man.
I had Smithers down for a foul already.
Good inbounds play for Shawnee.
Who hit that shot, Jordan?
That's a good question. I missed it.
Shawnee gets a bucket off the inbound play. Now Hunt in the paint, puts up a floater, shot no good, chases down her own rebound, takes a three from the corner, front of the rim, Thornton battling, Smithers comes up with a rebound right back to Hunt. Thornton down low,
nice
gets a bucket. That's a nice look from Hunt.
See that on the
Super Subs. Yep. It's the replay.
Thornton's done really good things here on offense. That was not easy pass to catch because Sasha Hunt threw a zipper there.
Thornton is playing maybe a little more aggressive, better hands offensively than I've seen her play in most of the games I've seen this year. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Shawnee.
Big thing here is how does Del City defend when they have a smaller player guarding Milam, because she wants the ball right now. Smithers has the assignment.
So Rice crosses half court with the ball, defended by Lewis. Hunt defending. Now Milam driving in again, kicks the ball back out. Baseline drive. Thornton maintaining defensive position very well, cuts that drive off, and Hunt tips the ball out of bounds.
Now Del City will go some more size at that, you can call it the 4 position with Thompson coming in, Generica Thompson.
15-10 is the score. 5.5 minutes to play in the Buffalo Wild Wings second period. In the game now for Shawnee is number 12, Abigail Clements. Shawnee playing with a pretty deep bench already as well. Lewis goes for a steal, misses the play. Thompson playing defense. Hunt tips the ball away, chases it down. She has the fast break opportunity. Fouled on the layup.
Well, she's been going for that steal several times now where Shawnee gets the ball to the wing or down towards the baseline. They try to kick it back out to a guard that Hunt's defending. Hunt's deflected a couple passes out of bounds, and this time she's able to deflect it and keep it inbounds. That was a spectacular steal.
Talon Thurman called for the foul.
I think one thing about Sasha Hunt, she doesn't wear down either, so she can play the whole game if Coach White decides to, and she probably will as long as it remains decently close.
Hunt shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws as she hits both of them, extends that lead back to 7, 17-10. Tylen bringing the ball down the court for Shawnee, crosses the timeline, goes left. Rice has a little bit of a height advantage over Lewis there, but has not been able to take advantage of it thus far. Milam for a long two in the corner, shot no good. Ball tipped up and out, chased down by Theory. Theory defended by Hunt. And we got a 5-second count on defense. Great job by Sasha Hunt staying close.
Theory just didn't know what to do when she got the offensive rebound. It's like, do we run a set? What do we do? Do we just kind of freelance it? And they got confused there. And really we don't know who else for Shawnee can step up and create shots other than Milam. But she needs some help.
You know, one of the things I noticed in that play is Theory had dribbled around to the left wing and was over on that left wing. A lot of times in the player's head, that 5-second count only matters out near half court or something when they're being pressured, and they forget about it when they're over on the side court or on the wing. And I think that bit her in that particular situation. Smithers, right corner, kicks it back out. Hunt for three, top of the key, shot no good. Bryson trying to clean it up inside, misses the putback. Thornton misses a putback, and a foul on Del City.
First easy miss for Del City. They had 2 cracks at it. You want to take advantage of every scoring opportunity you have because you know Shawnee at some point, they're a good team. They're going to make a run.
Thompson called for her first personal second team foul on Del City. Theory brings the ball down the court. Bryson on D. Now Thurman with it. That's Tylen Thurman. Theory to McAllister, and now Rice driving on Smithers. Puts up a shot over the basket, and the ball's going out of bounds off the hands of Bryson.
Yeah, Thornton forced that miss. And Milam was right there for an offensive rebound and got knocked away from her. That's why Shawnee will retain possession. They scored the last time they had a baseline and a bounce play.
Tylen Thurman to inbound the ball. Gives it inside to Milam. Thurman looking for the three in the corner. It's not there. Milam shot against Thornton. Thornton gets the block right back into Milam, and Milam showing some impressive moves for a freshman.
Yeah, we'll see that again on Super Subs Instant Replay. She stayed with it. The key there is that's not on Thornton, though. Thornton still has 0 fouls, so she can still be aggressive. It's going to be on Thompson, who has 2 quick ones.
Milam shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. The first one bounces around and falls through the hole.
It's important Del City get those block shots, though. They need to try and miss shots. This is going to be second chance points, not just because she got the block that Milam, but Shawnee got an offensive rebound earlier that possession.
Milam misses the first free throw of the game for Shawnee, and we've got a quick foul on Tylen Thurman. Picks up her second personal foul. That is the third team foul now on each team. 11 points on the board for Shawnee, and 7 of them coming from
Milam.
Rochelle Milam,
Yeah,
yes.
Doesn't even start. Now, Del City, now they're ready for this 3-2 zone. They got well, I say they're ready. I take that back. But they had a high post player to help out.
Lewis makes a bad pass. Is picked off by Theory. She goes right down the court, pulls up, sets up the offense. Almost had the ball taken away from her down there as she was going to the basket. Rice driving, Lewis staying with her. A lot of dribbling there by Rice. And now Theory will set the offense up again. Driving on Bryson, left side. Milam on the right wing. Thornton comes out to the defender. Drive in by Rice. Shot no good. Ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Sasha Hunt.
And that's one of the things that's kept Shawnee in the game is that Del City's has not been great on the defensive glass. They get the hands on balls, but they can't keep the possession.
Inbound play on the baseline coming from Shawnee. Theory to inbound. Milam in the corner. Thornton bounces out, closes on her. Now Milam dribbles to the free throw line. You know, Shawnee has gotten some shots off of this offense, but it sure doesn't look like they're making a whole lot happen right now. And a lot of dangerous plays here. And having said that, they get the bucket. Rice cleans up a miss.
Yeah, because Thornton's trying to contest to help out with a shot, and no one else for Del City is in rebounding position.
And a quick foul called on Daly Rice. That'll be her first personal, fourth team foul on Shawnee. So the minute 46 left to play in the Buffalo Wild Wings second period. We have 4 team fouls now on the Wolves, and Del City will be in the bonus on the next foul. 4-point lead for the Lady Eagles, 17-13 the score. McCarroll back in the ball game, along with Smithers. McCarroll and Lewis, Smithers, Hunt, and Thornton down low. Smithers at the high post, kicks it back out to Lewis. Now Thornton backing down a defender, kicks it to Hunt. Hunt's three off the glass twice. It's a double kiss. See it again on the Super Subs instant replay. And that is a Bobby Lewis Insurance 3 by Sasha Hunt. She has 2 threes in the game. Bobby Lewis Insurance has surprisingly great rates. 2 locations to serve you. Choctaw and Del City. Reach them in Choctaw at 405-281-6700. And now a pass from Milam at the feet of Shirley.
Shirley tried to get up with the ball, I think. I don't know what happened, but that's refs called a travel. I couldn't see because there's such a cluster of players there.
Yeah, I'm not sure why the travel was called. She was on her knees, picked up the ball, and passed it out. Didn't see a lot of movement there, but a long way away, and I'm looking through a lot of traffic trying to see what's happening. Smithers at the high post to Lewis. Lewis for 3 from the corner. That one hits the back of the iron and falls to the hole. It's another Bobby Lewis Insurance 3. That one for Raina Lewis.
When threes go in like that, it's probably not a great shot on your part, but you'll love the results. You're getting some bonus points there.
It's up to a 10-point lead now for the Lady Eagles. Their biggest lead of the ball game with 18 seconds left to play here in the second period.
First foul on Thornton. That's not bad. You're actually pretty happy that she hasn't got one yet until then.
Absolutely. Fourth team foul, on Del City. Daly Rice shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. She hits the first.
She misses. Real important to get this rebound so Del City can hold for the last shot.
And Rice hits both of the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. Should be an 8-point game, 23-15, even though it says Shawnee has 2 points on the board.
Well, we have it right. So people tuning in.
Yeah, the scoreboard in the gymnasium says that Shawnee has 2 points. It's not correct, obviously.
I got to be honest. I don't know how that happens.
I don't know how you get to a 2, no.
No, they had 15, or they had 13, and then made the 2 free throws.
They're still trying to figure out how to reset it as well.
Real important for this possession for Del City that Thornton does not get an over-the-back foul. For one, it would send Shawnee to the free throw line, but also it could potentially put her in foul trouble in the second half. So you want her in, but it's important she doesn't get too aggressive and go over the back. And that goes for anyone else from Del City, but especially Thornton.
Let's see if Del City can manage these final seconds of the second better than they did the final seconds of the first.
Yeah.
Well, they're down to 5 seconds already and haven't done anything yet. Smithers sets a screen. Hunt for three. A little long, and the buzzer sounds. So there's a good look off of the screen.
Shawnee should have closed on her tighter. She's too good of a shooter, but she missed it.
Halfway through the ballgame, the Del City Eagles lead the Shawnee Lady Wolves 23-15. I want to thank you for watching Mid-Del Basketball on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I want to start a car mechanic shop.
Let's say we go to Scissor Tape.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go.
You got it.
I think she was from
One,
Rose State.
2, 3.
Woohoo!
Congratulations, Rose State college graduates.
Red Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, back at Piedmont High School, Class 5A girls area consolation game. The winner goes to state next week. The loser season ends here. The Del City Lady Eagles on top of the Shawnee Lady Wolves, 23-15. And here at halftime, the surprise of the game for me is just watching Chriselle Milam come off the bench for Shawnee and be their leading scorer with 7 points. She's made some phenomenal moves, very athletic. She's a freshman, but has a really, really good, solid understanding of the game and how to share the ball with her teammates as well.
She'll be a good one. One thing that was interesting is she does not want to shoot threes, though. They gave her some space, and she didn't take it.
Good point.
So someone from Shawnee might need to hit a couple, but right now it's not a dire situation for them. They just have to figure out who's going to generate offense for them besides Milam. And they have players that can do that. Again, both these teams finished third in their district. So they both had a very good regular season. Did very well against 5A competition. Shawnee got blown out 2 nights ago by El Reno, but the previous time they played them, they were I think it was tied at 20 in halftime in that game.
So leading scorer for the ball game, 10 points for Sasha Hunt, including a couple of threes, 6 points for Shelby Thornton, who played really big offensively and defensively. Defensively throughout the entire first half, offensively in the early minutes for sure. 4 points for Ariana Bryson, 3 for Raina Lewis. Courtney McCarroll has made a trip to the line but has not scored in the ball game. She has 2 fouls for the Del City Lady Eagles.
Yeah, she got the foul we thought Thornton had. So I think it's maybe even better McCarroll has 2 and Thornton has none. Thornton can really be aggressive here now in the second half.
So it looks like they may have corrected the scorebook as well as the scoreboard with that foul. Definitely showed up on Thornton initially. We're underway here in the third period. Third period brought to you by Casa Juanito. Casa Juanito is a quick service restaurant offering fresh and flavorful Fiesta meals in Del City, Oklahoma since 1976. Located at 4718 Southeast 29th Street in Del City. That's just west of Sooner Road. Now Del City, it's Hunt putting up a shot. Ball comes off her hands into the hands of Thornton. Del City gets another opportunity. And a third opportunity coming for the Lady Eagles as McCarroll gets an offensive board. Now Smithers on the left wing, dribbles out. She'll set up the offense.
2 bad shots for Del City, but they were missed so badly. Well, one of them, Hunt, just threw up a wild one-handed hook shot but got a rebound. And Del City still has their possession going right now.
Offensive boards lull you into thinking you've done something good sometimes offensively too, so hopefully they don't continue with those shots. Showing a lot of patience with this third chance here on this possession. McCarroll driving in, kicks it out to Bryson in the corner. McAllister closes on her. Bryson goes up for a shot in the paint, misses it. Theory gets the rebound, and Rice is bringing the ball up the court. Rice shoots a 3, kind of a transition 3 as she pulls up and shoots from the top of the key, and it's way short under the basket.
One of the only threes we've seen attempted by Shawnee. Do they have someone who can make that shot with any consistency? Not that they have to right now, as they're about to bring Milam in, but it really would help out.
Thornton impacted that 3 too as she pulled up on defense there in front of her, and her height caused her, I think, to just put more arch on the shot than she intended. McCarroll misses a shot under the basket, gets her own rebound. Smithers and Hunt out top. McCarroll draws a foul, and I believe that one is going on Tylen Thurman. Will be her third personal foul.
Now against the man defense, Del City's done a good job, as we're going to see 2 subs for Shawnee. They've done a good job moving the ball side to side. They're not screening for each other a lot, so there's not very many situations where a player is catching the ball in a good scoring position.
Del City with the ball. We're a little over 2 minutes into this third period. No one has scored now in the second half. Again, third period brought to you by Casa Juanito. Hunt in the paint, finds Thornton under the basket. Thornton makes another nice move. She's looking really good today.
And so is Sasha Hunt. She knew exactly what to do with that ball on the catch, just lobbing it up there right where only Thornton could catch it.
Back to a 10-point lead for the Lady Eagles. Rice Looked like she'd gotten around Bryson, but Bryson managed to get back in position on defense. Theory, top of the key, passes up on a possible three in the paint now. Little 6-foot jumper is no good. Thornton with the rebound. Hunt pushing the ball down the court. It's a 2-on-2. Hunt goes around defender, puts it off the glass for two. There's the Super Subs instant replay.
Biggest lead of the game for Del City. And the two best players, Thornton, this time she gets the assist because she gets the defensive rebound and then the great outlet pass to Sasha Hunt, who can finish in transition, especially when she's coming from the side like that.
They're showing a lot of trust in each other and just seem to know where the other one's going to be right now. They're looking good together. It's a 30-second timeout.
Well, and we're seeing that the Del City strengths are coming out. What they do well, when they have Thornton in the paint, they can control the paint on defense real well. They can get the ball in transition. They got guards who can shoot. They've hit 3 threes this game so far, and Shawnee doesn't have any. So many things have gone their way. Shawnee they're bringing in a couple subs to try to generate some offense, and they haven't scored yet this quarter.
27-15 the score, 5 minutes and 7 seconds left to play in the Casa Juanito third period. Rice will inbound the ball for Shawnee. Looks like Shawnee was ready for Del City to press, but Del City dropped back into the half-court defense. Bryson defending Theory. Does a good job staying in front of her and causes a travel.
That's why Bryson plays mostly. Why she does a lot of things well. But defensively, that's her role with the team. And now Raina Lewis comes in, which is going to make Del City's got even more good shooting and good ball handling on the court.
Smithers takes a seat. Lewis and Hunt out top. Inside to Thornton. Thornton puts up the shot in the paint. She gets another one to go.
And when she catches the ball that deep, thanks to a great post-entry pass by McCarroll, no one can stop her from getting a good shot.
14-point lead now for the Lady Eagles. Thornton has 10 points. Milam in the corner finds Rice inside. Rice back out to Milam, who will shoot the three, and boom, it's a Bobby Lewis insurance three for Kershell Milam.
Desperately needed for Shawnee. Thornton completely left her open. Not a bad idea initially, but now you might want to think about paying more attention to her.
Bobby Lewis Insurance, those surprisingly great rates. Office in Del City. You can reach him at 405-670-3665. Who was that foul on?
It's on 12, I think. That's Clements.
Okay. Abigail Clements picks up her first personal, second team foul on Shawnee, and that puts Courtney McCarroll at the line, shooting 2 Toonie Weishause's free throws.
And she hasn't shot well from there. And the problem with that is she wants to get to the free throw line. That's a big part of her game. She's played very composed here otherwise. But hasn't got that from the free throw line yet.
Not many free throws for Del City in this game. McCarroll hits the second, so she's 1 for 4 from the free throw line in the game. Maybe that one will get her going. It's a 12-point lead for Del City, 30-18. Milam dribbles across the lane, gives it to Clements, right back to Milam in the corner. She looked for the three. It wasn't there. And a Bobby Lewis Insurance three by Serenity Castile.
Another non-starter. Maybe that's a player that Shawnee can look to for some shooting.
The lead back down to 9 now. 30-21 is the score. Thompson in the corner. Now Lewis backs off. Dribbles once, picks up her dribble. She's in trouble. She gets it over to Sasha Hunt, and we've got a timeout called by Coach White. 9-point lead for Del City. A couple of big threes by Shawnee have closed the gap just a little bit now.
Now Lewis was about to be called for 5 seconds and got the pass off just in time to Hunt. And then the timeout came, but I thought once Hunt caught it, Del City was probably in a good position there. Maybe still they weren't really organized on offense, so
I think that's what brought the timeout. Just not really, not confident in what the ladies were doing out on the court and where they were set up.
Yeah, still it's 3 timeouts for Del City, 2 for Shawnee the rest of the game.
No one in any serious foul trouble for Del City. Tylen Thurman on the bench for Shawnee with 3 fouls. Del City basketball coming out of the timeout. Smithers inbounds to Hunt. Thornton on the low post. Thompson and Smithers in the corners. Now Lewis holding the ball out near half court. Smithers comes out to help. Lewis, top of the key. Theory on D. Lewis gets around her in the paint. Shot up. Way too high off the glass. Thornton with the rebound, and she gets her own rebound and is fouled on the putback attempt.
Thought she got fouled on the first attempt, and Lewis kind of threw up a wild shot, but it's effective when Thornton's on the opposite block, and you have to draw a crowd, and Thornton can get that rebound. I thought she got hit in the arm, but she gets to the line anyway on the second attempt.
Castile called for the foul. Thornton with the Toonie Buys Houses free throws hits the first. I'll remind you that phone number for Toonie Buys Houses, folks, 405-931-3046. Thornton, nice form, hits both free throws. She has 12 points in the ball game.
Unbelievably efficient here.
Now, that looking at the score sheet, not many missed free throws.
Yep.
Just a little bit of spread out scoring for the Lady Eagles. Getting it done the right way, it feels like here. Thornton gets a steal as she steps in front of Milam.
What a finish.
Hunt finishes strong and draws the foul.
You see the way she used her body to keep the Shawnee defender behind her and then just exploded up right at the last second to draw the foul there on, I believe that's on Theory.
That's Theory's second personal, fourth team foul now on Shawnee. Thompson checks back into the game as McCarroll takes a seat.
I was saying about Shawnee, they beat Carl Albert girls. They were competitive with El Reno, not Thursday night, but in the previous game, it was at El Reno on senior night. But Del City, they almost beat Midwest City and the last time they played Midwest City a few weeks ago, and they were almost about to beat Carl Albert. And they've been playing good basketball this last few weeks.
Yeah, it really feels like they're improving at the right part of the season here late in the season. They just have improved gradually all year long. Three by Shawnee, no good. Milam tips the ball back in. Lewis crawling gets the ball.
As soon as she got up a little bit, that's the travel.
Yeah, this group of officials is really consistent. Any movement at all, if you're on the floor with the ball, is going to be called a travel. And it's been that way both sides of the ball.
Del City in a 2-3 zone. They're daring Shawnee to shoot.
And a shot from the right elbow, good by Castile.
I think Shawnee, no timeout. Something else was going on. They want to throw a fan out.
Yeah, they're calling a Piedmont administrator over to get rid of and I believe
colors.
We won't speculate on which.
Well, the colors of the clothing would suggest Shawnee fan.
Would suggest, yes.
And Shawnee, that's the Shawnee side, and he is going out.
Now, you don't want to sit on the front row and yell at officials too much,
Yeah. They don't mess around. They'll take flack from coaches and maybe a little bit of flack from players. The players have to be real careful, of course. Coaches, they'll give some latitude to. Fans, not so much.
Talked a couple of weeks ago about how refereeing basketball is one of the most difficult jobs there is. You got every fan is a critic, and they're sitting right on top of you, and it's really hard to stay focused on the game when people are screaming at you.
Well, it's so difficult. I know I'd be bad at it. McCarroll again goes to the free throw line, and fouls are becoming an issue at the end of this quarter. We'll see if Del City can cash in and with any non-shooting fouls that will lead to free throws.
Castile called for her second personal, fifth team foul on Shawnee. No fouls on Del City in this Casa Juanito third period. McCarroll really struggling at the free throw line here. She misses that Toonie Buys Houses free throw and has another one coming.
It's 1 of 5.
Second shot's up. That one's a little long and a little side spin on it as well. No good. Theory getting the ball down the court, driving around and to the right
Good
side.
pump
And the pump fake results in Thornton getting on top of Theory, and Theory is on the court grabbing her back.
I hate seeing her hurt. She made a good pump fake. Thornton normally doesn't bite on those, but she was a step behind.
Definitely not a flagrant aggressive move.
Right.
She's going for a good block and just bit on the fake. So Del City players are going to head over, huddle up with Coach White while the trainers take care of Theory down on the court. A minute and a half left to play in this Casa Juanito third period, a 12-point lead for Del City.
That's important for Shawnee to end this quarter on try to get within double figures.
That foul will be the first foul on Thornton and the first foul on Del City here in the third period. Theory is standing up. Stretching her legs, doing a little bounce, so she's got some movement down there and supporting her own weight now without much help. I guess folks can see what's going on just as clearly as I can.
So she's got up, hasn't started walking yet. She's in some pain. Hopefully she can walk okay. One thing Del City may talk about, if they stick in that 2-3 zone, how they guard the high post.
So Theory would have free throws coming, but she is not able to shoot right now. McAllister at the line to shoot the free throws for Theory. This Theory is heading back to the locker room. I believe that's McAllister anyway. I could be wrong about that.
You would assume then that she is a good free throw shooter.
Yes, McAllister.
Because it's the Shawnee's choice of who shoots.
McAllister misses the first one, hits the front of the rim, comes off the glass.
No, even the good ones miss. I mean, McCarroll's better than 1 of 6 for Del City, and that's what she's currently at.
Tooney buys houses free throws here. Second shot's up. That one comes off the front of the rim, hits the glass, spins around the rim, and falls off the front, the side edge. Sasha Hunt with the ball, brings it down the court. Rice on defense. Hunt's looking to go left, comes back right. Now Hunt puts up a floater from the baseline. Castile gets the rebound. And Rice is bringing the ball up the court. Milam passed up an open three. It would have been deep. Gets in the paint, kicks the ball out. Castile for 3, off the glass. Rayna Lewis with the rebound. 50 seconds left to play in the Casa Juanito third period. Smithers lost a handle on the ball there for a minute. Regained it just enough to pass it off. And McCarroll for 3. Boom, it's a Bobby Lewis insurance 3.
Isn't that funny? She can't hit free throws very well, but she makes a wide open 3. Very good form.
Castile inside to McAllister. McAllister going against Thornton. Thornton gets the block and just hangs onto the ball. That's the way to block a shot right there.
McAllister waited too long.
McCarroll down the court, kicks it out to Lewis. Lewis shoots the 3, no good. Rice with the rebound. We're at a 15-point lead now for the Lady Eagles. Tylen Thurman back in the game. Milam for 3. Boom! It's the Bobby Lewis insurance 3 for Chriselle Milam.
See if Hunt gets a shot off.
Hunt gets one off at the buzzer, and it just rims out. A 12-point lead for the Del City Lady Eagles after 3 periods of play in this Class 5A area consolation game. Thanks for watching basketball on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, back at Piedmont High School, Class 5A girls area consolation game. The Del City Lady Eagles have a 12-point lead as we go into the final frame of this one, brought to you by Rose State College. Rose State College wants to remind you, parents and students, that you can accelerate your college education and gain college credit while you're still in high school. It saves you money, it saves you time. It's called concurrent enrollment. Rose State College makes it easy and very affordable. Apply today at rose.edu/concurrent. Second foul picked up by Shelby Thornton. And that's the first team foul on Del City here in the fourth period. Puts Milam at the line, shooting the Toonie Houses free throws.
It's a very aggressive move by Milam. I think she sold the foul well, but Thornton probably bumped her a little bit, so she just has to try to avoid that, keep her arms straight up.
Milam misses the first, hits the second, and the lead's 11 now for Del City. Milam with 14 points in the ball game coming off the bench. Full court pressure by Shawnee. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be Del City basketball in front of the score table.
Very good looking press for Shawnee, and that was a weakness for Del City, especially before Sasha Hunt came back to the team in January.
Hunt defended by Rice. Rice staying with her. Rice going for the steal. Hunt has to chase it down. Now McCarroll drives in. Lewis for three in the corner, in and out. Hunt trying to chase down the rebound, and is it staying with Del City?
That would be the indication. That's surprising.
I thought Hunt had grabbed the ball and stepped out of bounds with it, but there was a Shawnee player in there reaching for it as well. Del City basketball, and all 10 players on the court seem to think the same thing, so can't trust my own eyes. Hunt for three. Boom! It's a Bobby Lewis insurance three by Sasha Hunt.
And what a big call it was that Del City got that possession. So Shawnee's going to go all out here, being aggressive on offense and defense. Every shot here matters for Del City to hang on to this lead.
18 points for Sasha Hunt. Rice backs down Smithers and then passes the ball out. Milam thinks about that three, but she doesn't like that outstretched hand of Thornton in front of her.
5 seconds. Oh, double dribble.
Double dribble call on Castile. 41-27, 14-point lead for the Lady Eagles.
See if Shawnee's trap again. Well, they left McCarroll wide open.
McCarroll takes the inbound pass, gives it to Thornton, and she's fouled going to the hole. Foul will be on Milam. No. Yeah, there we go, Milam.
Even though McCarroll has not shot free throws well, she hasn't made a two-point shot yet either. She's played a very composed game, made a lot of good decisions with the basketball.
That was a nice dish from McCarroll. Shelby Thornton connects on the first of the Toonie Houses free throws.
McCarroll will take a break. McCarroll will take a break every now and then. Raina Lewis, when she comes in for the first time and a half, she usually stays in for a while. And then Sasha Hunt never comes out.
Thornton's free throw catches the back of the iron, no good. Foul called on Del City on the rebound. That foul going on Thompson. That'll be her third personal foul.
And then Thornton will stay in as long as she's not in foul trouble, which she isn't at the moment, with only two.
2 team fouls on Del City and a 15-point lead for the Eagles. Rice brings the ball down the court. Pivots. Smithers staying with her. Rice falls down. No call on the travel that time on the court. She did a good job keeping her knees down. Milam going strong. Thornton and Milam. A little body contact in there after the play.
So Thompson's the one that was guarding her and going at it with her. She did briefly reach in and then went vertical with her arms, but I think it was on the reach in that she'll be called for a foul.
So Thompson picks up her 4th personal, 3rd team foul on Del City. And Milam connects on the Toonie Buys Houses free throw. She has another one coming, and some substitutions are taking place for both teams.
Looks like McCarroll and Thompson are part of a offense for defense sub. McCarroll for offense and Thompson for defense, perhaps because McCarroll's got a couple fouls. I believe she has 2.
Milam misses the 2nd free throw. Thornton gets the rebound. Gives it to Lewis in the front court. Nice outlet pass.
She's made some good ones.
And now Hunt sets up the offense. 14-point lead for Del City. Lewis gets around her defender, goes to the hole, and scores the bucket.
With each basket, with each second going off the clock, Del City's looking more and more like they're in the command here to get to state.
Milam gets the pass inside to Shirley. Shirley pivots, goes up for a shot. A foul is called on Smithers.
Right now, if the Del City player reaches in, they're going to call it. So they need to adjust because that play was well defended by Thompson, I believe. But Smithers wanted to go and help and reach in there.
Shirley at the line shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws, hits the first, and that is her first point of the ball game. She was one of the starters, but her minutes have been reduced, though, with a lot of substitutions.
Bit of a funky delivery, but, hey, it worked on the first one.
Got a nice roll off the front of the rim to kiss the glass and fall through. That one's nothing to net.
And by making both, Shawnee can set up their press. Still enough time for them.
14-point lead for Del City with 5:44 on the clock here in the Rose State College 4th period. Sasha Hunt pass down the court to McCarroll. McCarroll turns around, sees the defender, and travels.
She saw Thornton, but before she could swing the ball over, there's a Shawnee defender on her, and McCarroll got a little bit flustered there.
Shawnee getting the ball back down the court very quickly. Rice. There's a 3 from the top of the key. Boom! And that's Theory, who was injured earlier, is back in the game, and she gets her first bucket of the ball game. It's a Bobby Lewis Insurance 3. Turnover by Del City, and it's an 11-point game, and Shawnee gets the ball back.
Still plenty of time.
This feels, starting right now, the energy level is feeling way too much like that Del City boys game last night, where Del City had this big lead, and then it just slowly declined in the 4th period. 5:22 to play in the 4th period, 11-point lead for Del City. We're going to take a break here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray back at Piedmont High School, where the Del City Lady Eagles maintain their lead over the Shawnee Lady Wolves in this Class 5A regional consolation game. Del City trying to clinch their ticket to state with a win here. There are 5 minutes and 22 seconds left to play in the ball game. Shawnee has the ball and a little bit of momentum going into the timeout. We'll see what happens now as we begin play again.
Del City going man. They don't want to go up any threes.
Theory going left, pulls up, little jab step, passes the ball out. Rice driving on Lewis, gets around her, and then Lewis gets back into position but has her back turned and gets called for the foul.
These aren't bad foul calls. The Del City defenders have just got to realize you cannot reach in when they start to go for a shot. Lewis reached in there.
That's Lewis' first personal foul, but that is the 5th team foul. So with 5 minutes left to play in the ball game, Shawnee is shooting free throws on every Del City foul from here on out. Rice connects on the first of the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. She can make it a single-digit game, a single-digit lead again, or deficit for Shawnee on this free throw, and it is a 9-point game. As she connects on both of those free throws, and full court pressure coming again by Shawnee. Pass goes to Lewis. Lewis gets it to Hunt in the front court. McCarroll in the corner, and now Del City can set up their offense. McCarroll had a little double team on her there, passes the ball out, and Smithers just looking to pass the ball.
Risky pass, but so far Del City's been able to hang tough. A lot of pressure from Shawnee.
McCarroll defended by Rice. Now Hunt. Hunt inside to Thornton. Thornton couldn't handle it, but chases it back down. Ball bounces around, and Milam gets the rebound. A lot of time comes off the clock, but no points for Del City on that possession. Theory for three in the corner. It's short. Long rebound chased down by Sasha Hunt. She's got a fast break opportunity, and she misses the layup. Lewis cleans it up.
Never assume the layup like that's going to go in. Even Sasha Hunt's great finisher, but she'll miss a layup from time to time, so great heads-up play by Lewis.
That was a big, important bucket for the Lady Eagles. Driving in, Milam has the ball tipped away as she's driving into the paint. It goes out of bounds.
Now, McCarroll reached in there and effectively got contact and prevented a possible layup by Milam. And now Shawnee will call a timeout.
3 minutes and 36 seconds left to play in the ball game. This is the Rose State College fourth period, and Del City leads Shawnee 46-35. We're going to take a break on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I want to start a car mechanic shop.
Let's say we go to Scissor Tape.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go.
You got it.
I think she was from
One,
Rose State.
2, 3.
Woo-hoo!
Congratulations, Rose State college graduates.
Oklahoma Sports Network. Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray back at Piedmont High School. Del City Lady Eagles, 11-point lead and 3.5 minutes away from punching a ticket to a state tournament. 46-35 is the score. Del City over Shawnee, this girls Class 5A area consolation game. Coming out of the timeout, it's Shawnee basketball. Rice inbounds the ball. Castile for three. Shot no good. Rebound, Talon Thurman. Thurman goes up for the shot, has it blocked by Thornton. Thornton was holding her breath, I think, waiting for a foul to be called.
Oh, big offensive rebound for Shawnee.
Now Rice inbounds on the baseline once again. Looking for somewhere to go. Running out of time. Castile takes the pass right in front of her. McCarroll on D. Colin Thurman driving, puts up a shot, and Thornton gets the rebound. Good defense by Sasha Hunt. Thornton double team, gets the pass out. Lewis comes back to help. And now Del City sets up their offense. Ball tipped away from behind by Theory. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Del City basketball.
McCarroll wanted to drive left. If she did, she probably would have run into some trouble, but it's a good job by not doing that. And they're going to start fouling. Yeah, because they're only down to they have one foul. But that clearly was a foul on purpose.
And that was Daly Rice called with her second personal. Only the second team foul on Shawnee. You're right. Maybe they're just going to put a couple of fouls on the board in case they need to stop play later on. Smithers passes off. Lewis on the left wing. Under 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Del City looking to eat up a little clock, it appears. And the foul's called on Theory.
One thing for Del City, it's been good. They have not given up anything in transition I'm aware of by missing any layups, but also not giving up any steals.
Smithers in the corner, passes back out. Again, Del City eating some clock. And another foul called. So now Shawnee has made it to that magic number of having 4 team fouls. Next foul will put Del City at the line. That foul was called on Daly Rice, her 3rd personal.
They ran a hard trap at Sasha Hunt. She's a hard player to trap, not just because she's quick, but she's not going to get phased by anything that the other defense does.
I'm really surprised to see them go ahead and create the 5th foul that quickly. 2.5 minutes still left to play in the ball game. Sasha Hunt shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws.
And, of course, that's the player that Del City will repeatedly give the ball to. And she is a tremendous free throw shooter, as we have been seeing.
Sasha Hunt.
As I jinxed her.
It's been a common theme for you this week, Jordan.
Yeah, it's not just free throws, by the way.
Hunt has 19 points in the ball game now.
Nice move.
Castile getting the bucket for I've just completely lost her name here. On the other end, McCarroll gets her first 2-point field goal of the ball game.
That's Sasha Hunt right there.
Oh, was that Hunt?
I mean, no, Sasha Hunt who made the play.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. So composed.
Shawnee working the ball to the corner. Thurman for 3. It's short. Castile had good position and blocked out McCarroll.
It's good use of her hands. She's actually been able to knock a couple of balls away that could have led to easy shots for Shawnee.
Milam takes the inbound pass and thinks about the shot, looks for a pass. Thornton tips the ball away.
Just make them work for Del City. Make Shawnee work for a tough shot. Even if they score, they take clock. That's a victory for you in that regard.
Rice working against the defense of Lewis. 3, long. Milam tips it back in, saves it. Now she's on the baseline. Tries to give to Castile in the paint. Castile wasn't ready for it. Lewis comes up with the basketball. Hunt pushing it quickly around defenders. Passes up several Shawnee defenders going down the court. And a foul's called on Shawnee.
They can't do anything with Hunt. There's nothing they can really do to make Sasha Hunt make a mistake. She made one bad pass and against the presses. I think Shawnee will call her last timeout. For Shawnee.
Castile was called for
they
her.
have one more timeout.
Called for her 3rd personal. And that is a full timeout. 1:27 left to play in this 4th period, brought to you by Rose State College. A 49-27 lead for the Del City Eagles over the Shawnee Wolves. We're going to take a quick break here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray back at Piedmont High School Class 5A girls area consolation game. The Del City Lady Eagles a 12-point lead. The score is 49-37 with 1:27 left to play in the 4th period. Sasha Hunt at the free throw line shooting Toonie Buys Houses free throws.
Missed her last 2.
And she hits that one. That gives her 20 points in the ball game. She's had a phenomenal game today. Talon Thurman gets the ball down the court in a hurry. Rice pulls up inside the free throw line, puts it in for 2. Rice has 8 points now. Hunt, Thornton, right back to Lewis. Lewis trapped in the corner, ball tipped away. Castile comes up with it. Rice under the basket, has to kick the ball out. Tylen Thurman for three, front of the rim. Shawnee battling hard. Milam puts up a shot, and Thornton gets the rebound. Ball's tipped out, and it's going to be Shawnee basketball.
Thornton probably got rid of that too quickly. I mean, Sutton was not in a good position there. Now under a minute. Still time for Shawnee, but they got to be about perfect from here on out.
11 seconds. Long two off the glass. Thornton gets the rebound.
And the way she held that up. And it's a good thing Thornton did, not because she got fouled, she's going to shoot free throws, but Hunt was not in a really good spot to pass her the ball. Hunt should have started to cut out to the sideline.
I was worried the way Thornton was holding up. One of the Shawnee players would jump up, knock the ball out of her hands. Thornton at the line shooting Toonie House's free throws after Tylen Thurman picks up her fourth personal. Shelby Thornton hits the first of the two free throws. She has 14 points. Misses the next one off the front of the rim. Shawnee pushes the ball down the court quickly. Theory in the paint, kicks it out. Shawnee looking for a quick shot. Tylen Thurman from the right elbow, no good. Thornton with another rebound and foul called on Tylen Thurman. She just fouled out of the game. Thornton looks like maybe hit in the nose as she's grabbing her nose right now.
As we've seen, if you get hit in the nose on this court, that can be dicey. The tall player from Midwest City, Deanna Douglas, had that issue. It looks like Thornton's not bleeding, though.
Thornton going down to shoot the Toonie House's free throws. Tylen Thurman's fouled out of the ball game. Checking in for Shawnee is Tatiana Theory, seeing her first time.
I'm going to go and call it because I may head down there early since we got our producer extraordinaire, Matt, to handle things on our computer. Co-players of the game.
There you go.
Shelby Thornton and Sasha Hunt, and we may try to talk to a couple other Dale City players down the court.
Thornton hits both of the Toonie House's free throws. She has 16 points in the ball game now. Rice top of the key for three. Back iron, no good. Shelby Thornton with the rebound. Gives it to Lewis, and Lewis passes right back to Thornton. Down to 18 seconds left. It's a 14-point lead for Dell City, and Sasha Hunt may get to dribble this one out. And they're going to come out and defend her, make her do something with it. Lewis trying to get around a defender, and it's a turnover for Dell City. 6.5 seconds left to play in the ball game. This Rose State College fourth period. Rose State College reminding you that saving money on college is easy. Concurrent enrollment allows students to earn up to 27 tuition-free hours of college credit while still in high school. Apply today at rose.edu/concurrent. Shot put up at the buzzer by Rice is no good, and the Dell City Lady Eagles are headed to the state tournament. They are the third team from the Mid-Dell School District now to punch their ticket to the state tournament, and the other three are still alive. 53-39, the final score in this one. The Dell City Lady Eagles and Coach Mariah White. We're going to total up some points for you here. We're about to announce the player of the game. Well, we've already announced the player of the game. Jordan has shared that with you. We're going to have co-players of the game. Sasha Hunt and Shelby Thornton. Hunt scoring 20 in the game. Shelby Thornton hitting 16, but her rebounds and defense just absolutely phenomenal as well. So Dell City Lady Eagles huddling up now for a photo as they get the area consolation. And again, earn a trip to the state tournament next week. Player of the game brought to you by the Eastside Church of Christ in Midwest City, located at 916 South Douglas Boulevard. And folks, we love to love on other people, and that's the way we show our love for God, is by loving on other people at the Eastside Church of Christ in Midwest City. We're having a community baby shower on next Saturday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. If you or someone you know has a child under the age of 3 or are expecting a child, you come to our community baby shower. We have lots of gifts for you, lots of resources available, and we've got plenty of door prizes as well, such as car seats and strollers and playpens and things along those lines. The Eastside Church of Christ, sponsor of the player of the game. Taking photos now down on the court. Bernie and Matt making sure that we've got a good shot for you with the Dell City team taking their team photo. Jordan even in the shot right now.
By the way, what's interesting is we're going to have 2 teams from each district make state. District 2 will have 2 with Dale City, Midwest City. District 1 will have 2 with El Reno, and whoever wins our next game between Carl Albert and Altus, which will be on the Oklahoma Sports Network, covered by the Altus crew. I'm going to try to get players now.
So Jordan chasing down Coach White.
Shelby.
A couple of players real quick.
Shelby, stop.
And he's got Sasha Hunt. Courtney McCarroll holding the plaque up with a big smile on her face.
I'm going to let her get a picture in here as she holds this plaque to the urn.
Carl Albert ladies coming out on the court to start warming up, getting ready for their game.
All right, Shelby, let's start talking to you first in this. Okay, Shelby's head to the bench here. What can you say about how you played? I mean, you avoided foul trouble. You finished around the basket. You made your free throws, block shots. You're doing it all today.
I mean, we had to come out. We knew it was a win. And at the end of the day, we were just like, we already knew what we had to do when we stepped on this court. So I can't even say no. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy.
Given where you guys were at a week ago when you lose to Carl Albert, you had to win 3 in a row to get here to state. How were you able to do it?
We all had to stay. We just all stayed together through it all. We all knew, hey, that loss, we couldn't do nothing about that. We had to leave in the past. We had to just, figure out how to keep going, and, we just kept going.
All right, let's talk to Sasha real quick. Sasha, over 20 points, and it seemed like there's nothing they could do to phase you. How are you feeling heading into this game?
I was feeling like I was a little nervous coming into the game because, it's a big game for us. My coach told me that it was going to be the biggest game of our season right here, y'all. So we just had to come in and handle business, and that's what we did.
How at ease were you during the game? It just, again, seemed like you were in complete control when you had the ball.
Yes, just stay calm. If I'm anxious or doing the wrong things, then that's going to lead my team down the wrong path. So I just had to keep my composure so our team could work.
What does it mean to you to go to state?
Let's go. I'm so happy, man. This is the biggest opportunity of our lives right here, y'all.
All right, well, we'll be seeing you in Norman, okay?
Okay.
Shelby, congratulations. We're going to see you in Norman, all right?
Thank you. Can't wait to be there.
Tracy?
Again, our co-players of the game, Shelby Thornton, Sasha Hunt, brought to you by the Eastside Church of Christ. And, folks, 20 points for Sasha Hunt in the ballgame, 16 for Shelby Thornton. And it's not even all about the points. It's about their defense, and it's about the way they were sharing the ball, specifically with each other. Several assists in the game between the two as they were sharing the ball with one another and helping the other score. It's Shelby Hunt, Sasha Hunt, and Shelby Thornton, your co-players of the game. Congratulations to Coach White and the Dell City Lady Eagles on their 53-39 win over Shawnee to punch their ticket to the 5A state tournament. Coming up on the Oklahoma Sports Network now, it's being on another stream, is the Carl Albert Lady Titans taking on the Altus Lady Bulldogs. And so we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here and allow you to connect over. That game will be starting in about 10 minutes, maybe a little less than 10 minutes. Any final words there, Jordan?
No, just, for Dell City, first trip to state in 4 years. They've lost the regional championship the last 3 years, and they would come back and lose that next game on a Thursday and be out. This was their first time to play for state in 4 years, and they showed up. It looked like they were not facing any pressure at all, literally and both emotionally as well. And this play, they're very composed. They are clearly the better team today.
I'd love to hear the words from Sasha Hunt there that Coach White didn't pull any punches. She told them this is the biggest game of the season. Pressure's on, and they handled the pressure extremely well today.
Yeah, because it's a very good Shawnee team. They're a better team than the 2 teams they beat in the last couple games. So no disrespect to Elgin or Guthrie. Shawnee was a level above those teams, and Dell City was ready for them.
All right, folks, 53-39 the final score. Dell City Lady Eagles punched their ticket to state. Hope you've enjoyed our production of Mid-Dell basketball right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.